And welcome back to Albion. We are picking up at the house that we have not yet left, and I do need to leave an exotic plant rather. So let's do that. This door leads out into the city. It's secured with a lock. Manipulate. Yes. Do I have a key for that? Lockpick, Hunter Clan key. Click. Tom unlocks the door. Oh wow, we are back into 3D. I mean, first person. Tom and Rainer are addressed by an Iskai dressed in battle armor. Sarima, visitors of our city. I have come just in time. I see you have recovered from your wounds. In the name of Sabina, the chief of the council, I would like to welcome you to Jirinar. The Sabina would like to have a discussion with you. She can be found in the council building. The building in the middle of the city. It is surrounded by the river and can't be missed because of its large size. The Sabina is the council building almost every hour. Is in the council building almost every hour of the day. You can visit her anytime. Of course, if you wish, I can take you to her immediately. No. Thank you. First, we would like to look around the city a little. Yay, we can go and look around. Oh, wait, can I? Dude. I think they are 2D. Well, 2 sprites. Talk to. Don't forget to speak with Sabina Janice. What's that? House of the Southwind Clan. The shield even. Okay, so how does this look? Can we see? Ah, we can see. Pretty cool. That's where we are. Close door, close door. Okay. So the blinking things... Map. The blinking things can tell us what the things are. Merchant, you say? Wait, what? Who's the merchant? Where's the merchant? Examine. The door is locked. Why have I not seen a merchant inside? Manipulate. Oh, let's not do that. Maybe there's an alternative entrance or something. Because I would like a merchant. We've got things to ditch. So I assume that's the house. Oh man, I'm getting so lost here. Feeling a bit dizzy of all the turning. I cannot walk on water, which obviously makes sense. No, let's go to the east. I would still like a compass game, not a chrono time thing. Just a simple compass. Too bad I didn't find it in the shuttle. Guild House of G. Fad, public entrance. Okay, maybe in a second. Dude, wait up. Guest of the city, enjoy your visit. Sure will do. What's that? It's a window. Okay, we don't get any... Oh, wait, I saw that. No, double doors. Probably that means it's an open door. Close. Yeah, all of the others all seem to be closed. Interesting. Oh, this city is indeed huge. Ah, so that is the way across the river. So I will skip that. Can I may want to actually try out some keys here. Let me save before I do anything foolish. Okay. I cannot escape. It brings like a shadow there, but what it does, I've got no clue. Okay. Trying different keys. No. Nothing changes. Nothing. Completely nothing. 1 second. I think my microphone had a bit of extra gain set to it, so I may sound a little quieter, so I hope to remember to check that out after the recording. Maybe not, who knows. So that is a door, thank you. Hey guys. Enter the reward. Shop. Are you the guest of the Hunter Clan I've heard so much about? Welcome to the guild house of the G-Fad. Would like to see some of our guild's crafts. Oh yes. What's your... Yes, we would like to have a little tour, Alice. What's your profession? I show visitors the achievements of the art. Okay, so show us a tour. Well then, please follow me. The east wing where we are now was built solely for presenting the achievements of the G5. Oh wow. Larger families are fond of these sofas. They also are made of living plant tissue. The surface is soft and elastic. If it is damaged, it simply grows closed again. Very cool. That's a sofa. Here you see a basin where we collect the house's wastewater that is sent through pipe system in the floor. The plants in the basin purify the water before it is returned to river through an underground canal system. I wonder what kind of monsters live underground now. This is a toilet made from a giant plant. The plant processes the fecal material rapidly and almost without odor. You only have to watch that it doesn't grow too large because of the regular fertilization. Okay, if you'd like to take a look at the house's fountain, a cherished object in larger clan houses, it is found in the south part of the house. And that's it. I will leave you alone now to explore our guild house. Thank you very much for guiding us, Hollis. Surely you understand that we cannot buy any of the works of your guild. Yes, I can imagine that. However, perhaps you would like to speak with the leaders of our guild. We'll find them in the north part of the house. Okay. Yeah, nothing important to say. Is he following me? No. Good. Examine that, examine this. That's a note. North leader of the guild. East demonstration wing. South fountain area. West teaching area. Teaching area. And we have some points. I wonder if we can get ourselves taught. The Metzli door. That frickin' go from the other side. Thank you. No. I'll take that. I don't need that. That's a for a brush. I don't need any brushes. Looks good. Wait up. Unfortunately, I don't have much time under visitor. The fountain in one of our buildings is not working properly. If only I'd become a hunter. The door is locked. What about you? Would you like to talk to me? Yeah, that's what I did. Your profession. Fountains are my favorite subject. What do you know about a fountain? The present form of the house fountains comes from me. You see, I grow a plant with every thick roots that grow deep into the earth. Then we provide powerful suction chambers that force the water upward. Actually, keeping the fountain's water neutral in taste is the most difficult thing. The plant juices may not get into the water, unfortunately, because of the long roots it makes. It takes a long time to create such a fountain, making them very expensive. But they really are simple devices, as you can see. Simple, he says. Unbelievable. Yeah. I wonder if he can fix fountains. Probably not something I should ask him right now. So here's the fountain. Very, very busy. Can I close this? Fountain of the house. Yeah, that's actually an interesting looking fountain. That's a different looking sky. Hey, I remember their names. I mean, their race name. I think this was the teaching place. Zarima, what's your profession? How to grow walls. Bye. Not something I would like to know. Nothing. Maybe. Ooh, our first picklock attempt. Interesting. With so many picklocks, maybe I can try it over and over, or cheese it a little. Hey, it worked. And I lost a picklock. That's important to know. That those are like a single use, maybe. Or maybe it broke during the picklocking. What's that? Okay, notepad. That's probably a pen. Zerna, what's your profession? Oh, you Zerna, okay, gotcha. I need to remember their names. Brid, what do you do? Instructing the draw. Instructing. I teach the principles of our art to our guild's new recruits. It's difficult because many lack discipline. Instruction. Discipline. Yes, a common problem of the Yonki Sky. Jifa. We see what we do here as a mixture of magic art and craft. We are one of the oldest guilds in Jirinar. And as you surely know, we are able to create change and permanently modify plants into a desired form through magic. This means we can produce complete houses out of living plant material, which are not only beautiful but also perform all functions necessary for the well-being of its residents. Very cool. Magic. The art that cannot be performed with the hand and only few can perform with their head. Only if you have the talent to change things and create things out of nothing with the force of their spirit and the blessing of the goddess. There are two guilds that deal with magic, the former, or Jifad, and the Jikas. Okay. Jikas, the seed throwers. I'm sure you've noticed that most of us do not have very friendly feelings toward them. They often entice our greatest talents away with promises. Their craft lacks direction, dedication, and apart from their healers, they are of no use to our society. Dra, this word means beginner, learner, and it's used as a title. Okay, maybe we can become those Dra. Goddess. Most of us believe that after death we will be returned back to where we came from, the great consciousness which is formed by all of our ancestors and is often called the goddess. They say that the more exemplary one's life is, the more one will remain oneself when one is incorporated into the goddess. Wow, that was complicated. Stri. For the most part of this world is used with names. It means that the person is a master of his subject, so Stri is a master of something. Okay. Jirinar is the greatest city of our people. It has a long history, and its harbor makes it the trading center of Nakiridani. Iskai. That's what we call ourselves. History. Oh boy. The council building, you will find Sebai Giz Frill, who is noted as a great history teacher. He can surely tell you more about the past than I can. Nakiridani is the name of the country where you now stand. It is a large island famous for its jungle and its diverse plants and animals. Wow, that was... never mind. Yeah, bye. So, they teach magic. That's a ring pad. What's that? No. Piece of paper that I do not need. Have I talked to you? Tom's attempt to start a conversation come to nothing as his conversation partner is concentrating deeply and mumbles incomprehensible words. Okay, another piece of paper. Come on, teach me magic. Notepad. Yeah, they have the ability to teach, but they are not willing to. At least not yet. Let's check out the guild leader, if we can access the room. Yay! Okay, who are you? Bradir. Have I talked with you? I'm Sri Jifad and representative of Akir. Okay? Akir. Sri Akir is head of our guild, and I am proud to call him my friend. He's an outstanding artist and magician who works hard for our guild's interest. We all hope he becomes one of the chosen someday. I support Akir in his work and instruct the advanced Dra. I am very happy doing this, and by the goddess, I hope I never have to do anything else. Oh wow. Chosen. It is very difficult to achieve the status of chosen, a person authorized for the Sabai ritual, blah blah blah. I've always read that. There are different possibilities of granting the honor. Distinguished. I think I've seen that. Particular courage or self-sacrifice. Quite often it has also happened that someone who has reached high rank in streak. Yes, I think I've read that already. Council. Jirinar is the government of all Nakiradani. It meets in the council. It meets in the council building in the middle of the city. Every 4 years, the spy of the Narikardani clans sit in the council and choose this. Oh my god! And choose this Sibanai Sabina, the chief of the council from among them. The Sabina governs our people, but he needs the council's agreement in important matters. The council forms these so-called council circles, that is, groups of people who are directed by at least one council member to take care of specific tasks. For example, the semi-selection conflicts or family matters such as divorces. Oh boy, the clan. Most families belong to a larger association. A clan arises over the course of many years through relationships, the loyalty of several families, or sometimes even because of economic reasons. Many clans have specialized in a specific profession, be it hunting, handicrafts, or whatever. The sebai of the most influential families are the chiefs of a clan, and some of them are sent as representatives to the Council of Jirinar. Tra. Beginner, yes, I know that. Goddess. Yes, we know that. Jirinar, yes. History, yes. Narikadani, yes. Sabai. The Sabai ritual is the most powerful, forbidden, blah blah blah. Yes, I think I already seen that. Magic. The art that can be performed, blah 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 blah. Yes, we already know that. Good that I don't have to go through those. We see what we do here as mixture of magic, art, and craft. Yes, I know that. Jikas, the seed throwers, yes. Sabina. As the chief of the council has great influence in times of crisis, the council may even grant the Sabina special powers, and the Sabina becomes lord over life and death on Nakiridani. During that time, however, normally the Sabina works in collaboration with the council. He has 2 votes in the council and has the deciding vote goes for the Sabina, basically. The Sterek are responsible for upholding the law. They prosecute criminals and try to bring a little order to our lives. A Sterek member is required to have a great deal of discipline, a property which we hold in high regard. However, as often as the case with ideals, in any case, many recruits don't last long with the Sterek. 3. Each one of us bears on our forehead is a very special organ. It is seen as the center of the spirit. Injuries the tree can lead to personality disorders, memory loss, and even death. If 2 people place their trees against each other, they can feel each other's emotions, and especially gifted individuals can read the other person's thoughts. Interesting. Ooh, that was a lot. Bye. We still have the leader to talk to. Good, that was not the leader. I can breathe for a minute. Okay, let's start from the top. Manipulate. And think loot? What's that? Welcome to my guild, visitors. I've heard of your presence in the city. How do you like our guild house? A very impressive building. We are fascinated by your guild's arts. Your answer honors your sense of form. Personally, I believe buildings are the most important things a culture can produce, and creating them is the noblest art of all. What's your profession? I'm the head of my guild. That's the same. Jirinar, yes. Yes, we can skip that. Narikadani. 3. And finally, magic. Okay, you don't have basically anything useful to say. You are useless. But I'm more interested in this. Hey, green healing potion. Bye. Good that they are not paying attention. That they cannot grab you by hand. Hey, what the hell are you doing? That's mine. It's more like, hey, you want some of that? Sure, take some more. I see a couple potions here. Yeah, empty bottle. No, thank you, but I'll take that. Yeah, I'm overburdened. A caution. Now, escape shield. Here, have that. Please tell me. Yes, I can move. What's that? Clay mug. Nothing interesting. Can you teach me magic? You cannot. Guest of the guild house. Yes, that's us. And one final room. And I still need to find that merchant. Manipulate. Oh wow, we got ourselves a bow and an arrow. But the problem is, I'm overburdened. I could take the arrows because that's like half a kilogram, but the bow itself weighs almost a kilogram. So I need to come back here. How many lockpicks do I have? 2. I better save those for later. I will do a little save scumming to see if it's even worth it to use a lockpick. Boom. Yeah, the lockpick broke. Healing potion. Oh boy, that's a lot, but I will not be taking that. I'll keep the lockpicks for the time being. As if only if I would have door close. Only if I would have enough inventory space, then or carrying capacity, I would take that. I can't get there. So let's find a store first. I need to find somebody that is willing to talk with me. Oh wow, it's nighttime. Oh, that's right. We've got the chrono watch. Okay. Oh wait, map. I can wait. Listen, wait. Merchant. Okay, I will head back to our starting location and try to merge some of our goods. Well, honestly, back to them. So what does it say? House of the Southwind Clan. Yes, but I want a merchant. Manipulate. Yes, I do have a key. Pretty good. Are you asleep by any chance? I see no... Oh, I see somebody. Hey, little Iskai. Did he just say that we look funny? Oh boy. Yes. Oh, the humans. Oh, I mean, Sarima. Sarima, how old are you? I'm already 40 years old. So soon I will learn how to suppress pain, but it will be a long time before I'm mature. What's your profession? I study and sometimes I help cut up the game the hunters bring back. Okay. Maturity. I'll be 10 soon, then no one can forbid me anything. Interesting. Pain? I don't know if humans can do that, but we have a way. I guess you can learn to think pain away. I'm going to learn how to do that next. My older brothers and sisters can do that already. Siblings. Well, you're supposed to listen to your older brothers and sisters, just like your parents, and even more so. What do you know about? Shop. I don't understand that. What do you know about? Merchant. I cannot say anything about this. You cannot say, but you understand. Wait. Maybe. Wait, what? Again, tell me. I guess of the house, if you intend to go hunting in the forest, you must first talk with Kren, the tree of the hunt. He can give you good advice. You will recognize him by his gray-brown fur coat with gray stripes. That's not great. What's your profession? You are a cook. Child. Yes, I love children. They keep you busy. They sure do. Women are fertile only 3 months out of the year. This is the time of the Fadim, and the celebration begins with a great feast. During this time, taboos are in force for married people and their secondary partners. Yes, I already had the secondary partners. Kitchen. No. I want merchant. I can say. Sell. I don't understand, and probably shop will also be not understandable. Of course it's not. Yeah, screw you. I need a merchant. Sorry to interrupt your stay at the toilet. Oh, never mind. Maybe you? This guy child looks with big eyes at the people in front of him. This sight has apparently left his dumbfounded. Never seen humans, little one. Or should I say Terrans? My former patients. Merchant. Why you cannot say anything? Can I? Medicine. We can't afford to give you any more medicine. However, GCAS will be glad to sell you some. Where's GCAS? Yes, I pressed that. GCAS. Is the name of the Magicians Guild of Girinar. You'll find them in the southwestern part of the city. Let's go there. Oh, wait. There were other things I wanted. Weapon. Store. Hunter. Our clan earns its living mainly by hunting. There are animal breeders. You can imagine that. Yeah. What about hunt? I cannot say. Yeah, so there are things that I cannot learn, at least not at this time. I may need to go to the elder or whoever, to the big building in the center. I was really hoping to find a merchant in this video. We'll see how far will I get. Maybe for the next one I will bring up a map of the location, because being as blind playthrough as this may be, using a maps of locations like this, it will definitely speed up the time of the playthrough. The door is locked. I assume that most of the doors will be locked here. They are here just for the looks. Just for the looks. Unless there's a shield in front of it, like this one. What do we have here? The Art of Battle. 7 AM, 8 AM to 7 PM. They even have time. Oh, is that the same? That is the same. I wonder if that's just one single tile, like square, and it shows on all 4 directions. Art of Battle. Are you open? Yes, you are. Ooh! House is set up in a very Spartan style, at least the visible part. I see weapons. Excuse me? Talk to. Tom speaks to the East guy who, atypical of his people, sits with a stoic calm at the table. This guy says tachyardically. You want to know how to fight, Tom? Are you ready? Yes, train me. Good. Oh. Suddenly, the old warrior comes to life. He stands up with lightning speed and goes to the cushioned combat area with Tom. How many points do you want to improve your skill? Whoa, okay. 7.5 gold. Now. Yes. Alright, Tom goes through an intense training program. He has to take some blows, but at the end he realizes that he has made good progress. I was instructive for you, entertaining for me. You can go now. That's cool. That's a very interesting way to do this. I'm not sure. Because to my understanding... Yeah... To my understanding... I'm not sure what I wanted to say. What are my skill points? Strength points. Training points. 12. And I can raise the close range combat up to 50, which will be kind of impressive. You have, on the other hand, only 10. But the interesting things are, do we improve our lockpicking ability in the similar manner? Do we increase our attributes in the similar manner? So, let me... I've got 42 strength. 2 things I want to do. I want to reload, because that is a very good thing to try out. Okay, my stats are the same. It's only my combat abilities that have changed. Well, the close range. And reload the first video, because I am before fighting. My stats seem to be at the same level. I think on the same level. And that is definitely, yeah, they are on the same level. That's definitely before fighting. Okay, so here is a combat guy. Can I? It doesn't show on the map yet. Manipulate. I'm gonna talk to him, but will not participate in the training talk. I'd rather not. Oh, I saw that. A point something something. Yes. A battle trainer. Excellent. But it still confirms my theory that every house that I can access to has a shield in front of it. Examine. No, thank you. The shield announces Vangia, the house of useful goods. Ooh. So there will be probably some useful goods. Hello there. I come here often. Sometimes Vanya gives me something for free. Vanya's variety of goods is so diverse that it even interests humans, right? Terrans. My dear Iskai, Terrans. Tom glances at the chest and notices weapons and armor parts suitable for humans as opposed to the most of the Iskai weapons. Vanya, the shopkeeper, notices the interest and calls out from behind her counter. Oh yes, the strange weapons. They are yours for 45 pieces of gold. No. Well, that's too bad. Maybe some other time. These exotic weapons certainly won't be sold very quickly. 45. Ooh. Oh, interesting. I can afford that. I may check those out. Hello, Vanya. I want to trade. We would like to look at your goods. Here you can see my goods. Take a good look at all the different items. Look at the repellent. Look, it keeps troublesome insects away. Light. What is that? Spell scroll. Can be used by... Now, will this... What the... Oh, that might be... that she has infinite number of those. Iskai shoes, fragment, lockpicks, crystal dagger. Only 8, but... Yes, yes. There is a compass, which I would like to have. Magical item. Blue music crystal. Okay, how much is that? 88. Ooh. Here. Okay, do you want this? Sell? Useless item. Huh, I knew it. I knew it. Canister. Healing potions. Question is it useless to her? 6.3. Yes. Console. I will keep that because I think I will be getting a Sky in my own party soonish. Maybe not soonish, but in future. Automatic route. Useless. Double stab. 6.3. Thank you. Isekai something something. Thank you. Oh. Wait, what? It's been nice talking to you. What do you mean clock? Oh, we've got the time. Probably the same thing will appear if I will use the compass. Show me your goods. Let's grab the compass. Buy, yes. Now we need to activate it. Has been activated. No, I want to get out. I want to see how it looks like outside. Yes, we've got a compass and a clock. Very handy. But I also want to find out what's in here. 45 gold. Yes, sure. A decorative sword. 9, that's pretty good. A shield, 6 protection, studded cap, and studded leather. So basically a full set of armor for 45 gold, and we are down to 36. But at least I know I need to drop a lot of useless items. I think those are useless items. I will be taking that. You can have the sword. Does this give you anything? It does. Well, it gives you 1 protection. You can hold on to that. Yes, I know I'm overburdened. Here, have a cap. And have a shield. And 1 second, as I need to make a short break. Well, I can also overwrite this and be right back. And I am back. Picking up where... What did I do? Oh, what the... Oh, that's right. Character screen. I need to drop stuffs. Boom. 5 of those. Bottle. Those are useless items, and this is supposed to be a general store, and I see no reason in dragging all of those around. The question is, I have some other items which weigh quite a lot. Cups can go. Yes. Like I don't know what. I don't know what to do with those. I assume there's a chest somewhere which Oh, you can have that, right? Yes. I will sell the axe. Sky leather, rack and go. Sky shield. Oh, I can read that. The text is not interesting. Well then. Just to store some food. Like, yeah, I would like to find that. There has to be a place for doing such. Examine. Maybe you can brew some items. Or herbalism. Drop the cup. And the note. The text is not interesting again. I wonder if there are items that you need to pick, and the text would be interesting in them. How badly we are overburdened. 250 grams. 450. Okay, we can move. That's good. Also, this is now our chest. I'm gonna drop 20 food inside. And from you, I'm gonna drop... no, not throwing away. I'm going to drop around 50. Because that seems to be weighing the most. Yeah, 5 kilograms of free of carrying capacity. I just hope that they will not steal it from me. Oi, oi. Wanya, come here. No. Show me your goods. You can have this. 16. How much is the sword? 30. How much is the decorative sword? I paid 45 for the whole set, while just the sword will give me all of the monies back for it, even more. I'll make profit. So here is the axe. I'm curious on that, but this will need to wait. Fragrant water, healing potions, robes. I assume, since she has robes, I assume it may come in handy. Good, we found a store. Okay, now... Oh no. Oh no, there's a merchant. There's a tavern. There are more merchants in here. Maybe I shouldn't really ditch all of those items. The door is locked. Oh, we will see. Maybe it's a junk merchant or something. Hello? Oh. Manipulate. That surely is not a junk merchant. More like a herbalist. What delicacies I can serve you? Oh! He sells food. Merchant. Food. Well, meat and all kinds of forest fruit have been made non-perishable. Very good. We are interested in non-perishable travel provisions. Very cool. I've got nothing. Okay, so this is a food merchant map. Oh, it says food shop. There's the tavern, some closed doors, some other thingies. Let's head towards the tavern. If I could find it. Oh, silly me. Zeers and Veeries, House of the Winds, public house. That means we can access it. Why, hello, what's that? This, no? Escape cutlery, yes, of course. We've got a toilet here. Random dude in the toilet. Not in a mood for a conversation. Nothing interesting. Human being, something. This guy staggers back and forth. He says, "You should try the Zumi. It's quite tasty." I wonder if that's equivalent to... Whoa, they were just weird. To skooma from Skyrim. Or honeymead. The person speaking to is slightly unsteady and is supporting herself with her tail. She says, "There's always a reason for celebrating." Interesting. Too much tea. Do you have booze? Welcome to the House of the Winds. What can I do for you? We're a place for the stay. Something good to eat, please. Okay, so rations it is again. Place to stay, 2 coins. Sure, let's rest. Fully healed. Sometimes I think in Final Fantasy VIII, when you rest at a place, that is the only way to gain access to the room which can hold some items. So I was hoping that this would be the case here, but apparently not. And there isn't anything useful to us. Or maybe I was not paying enough attention. But we are leaving and going for further exploration for a bit more. Oh, there's a city gate. Mixed goods. Food shop. Yeah, if mixed goods is not accepting the items, that means I cannot sell junk items. Okay, this is the house they were talking about. I am not going towards the city gate. Well, I am, but not exactly. I will look around. I would like to have this place mapped. Oh yes, the compass was the best investment I did. An open door, you say? What's that? The following can be read on the shield. Interesting. You don't say. Honestly, they don't say. Ooh, marker. Magician's Guild and Healers. In we go. Manipulate. Oh, I wonder if you could just buy the human armor and weapons and sell it back and buy for the same price. Probably not. How good to see you. I've heard about your being in the city. Your cheerfulness is infectious, Syra. Is there a special reason for it? I hope you're only here heard... Oh, they tell me I have a happy nature. Also, I have recently learned from Sebai Fasir that I may take the examination for the lowest rank of 3 GKs. I'm so happy about that because I haven't been with the GKs all that long. I've always looked for something I'm good at, and now it has turned out to be magic, and I'm very happy about that. What's your profession? Dragikas. Okay. Yeah, I don't think she'll tell us anything. Healing. Right at the entrance of the guild house, you find Sri Ragia, a mistress of the healing art. She will heal your injuries, so probably that's a way to restore unconscious party members. For the most part, this word is used with names. Yes, yes, yes. Guild house. Yes. Yes. Fasir has directed our guild for over 120 years. Sabai. Yes. I remember this wall of text. Magic. Our magic is deeply rooted in this world. For example, all of our spells require us to concentrate our spiritual forces in a special kind of seed. We are also proud of the diversity of our craft. We know magic for creating and destroying, for injuring and for healing. As a sign of our guild, we wear a special colored pattern on our pelts. The leader of the GKs is Sebai Frey Fasir. He spends his entire time in the guild house. 3. Yes. Seed. It is not the seed itself which develops the magic effect, but the spirit of the GKs which is used to find its focus. The seeds come from a strange plant called Trifalai. That means tree of the goddess. They are sold in the guild house. Okay. Goddess, yes. Council, yes. Clan. Most families belong to larger, yes, I know. Chosen, yes, I know. Okay, we can ditch you. Unless... I just thought about something. Since we can ask you anything... Join... I don't understand. Party! And not in celebration means. Yeah, she doesn't want to join us. Examine. West healer. May you be? Chris. What's your profession? I'm Dra, but not for the long. Yeah. That fellow didn't appear to be in good mood, don't you think, Hofstad? Agreed, but after all, not everyone can be in good mood. This guy seemed to be even more emotional than humans. Well, he's right. Workroom of Fasir, Chief of GKs. Room of 3 GKs. 3 means master, right? He appears to be thinking. Can I grab the herbs? No. Oh, hello. Oh, you seem to be elderly. Sorry ma, I'm looking for my test data again. These young Dra have nothing but nonsense in their heads. Anyhow, they always manage to... Excuse me. Nothing of interest. Now I can actually go back to the other place and grab that bow and arrow. Not that we have anyone with good ranged abilities. But that may change soon-ish. Oh, basement. I don't think I want to go there. I'm gonna take a peek. Look. Just say look. Yes, save, continue, go down. Oh, okay. It doesn't switch to the other perspective. Now, that's why I want to save the lockpicks. Actually, yeah. 21 gold. Did we have lockpicks in the general store? If there were, then surely this is worth it. Manipulate. Oh my god, another close one. This time I will save on the original save slot. I'm gonna reload the backup because I think that's in the store. Yes. Do you have lockpicks? You do. How expensive? 8 gold pieces each. Wait, yeah. Is that 8 each? Again. Buy. How many? Yeah, 8 gold pieces each. Okay, so we know the minimum that we can... we need to earn each time. No gold. Iskai sword and Iskai leather cap. This has to be worth more than 8. And the leather cap is a nice addition. Manipulate. What's that? Sleeping room for 3 something. If there will be any more closed doors, I will run along to grab the containers. I will run along to grab the lockpicks. Dude, do you mind? Sarima and welcome to the House of GCAS. May I present myself, Fasir, Senior 3 of GCAS and Sebai 3. I've heard about the impressive yet ultimately disastrous magic of your flying machine. As you can imagine, I am very interested in talking to you. Can you briefly explain how your magic works? I had to clear my throat for this one because I expect this might be troublesome. Let's try it out. Thank you for your willingness to satisfy my curiosity. Rainer begins to speak. We call it technology. There are advanced machines which enable us to travel through the air and from world to world. They are based primarily on simple principles. However, there is a long explanation, often interrupted by Fasir's surprisingly discerning questions. Then he says, "That is astonishing. If I understand correctly, your machines draw energy from matter which, without having to resort to spiritual or magic means." Rainer interjects, "Excuse me, Fasir, but I have heard you and other Iskai talk about magic, and it doesn't seem to fit in with the otherwise open nature of your people. We have relegated magic to the realm of superstition hundreds of years ago." Now I understand. So you believe magic to be a superstitious belief, which we used to understand the laws of the world. Believe me, that is not correct. You must come from a strange world that only knows about energy from matter. Let me demonstrate something to you. Please follow me into our experiment room. Yes, we'll witness magic for our own eyes. Fasir leads his visitors into a room where a stone surface can be seen in the middle of the moss floor. The most beautiful part of magic is that it can create things even if it is only everyday objects. See here. Wow. Driscoll, did you see that? I'm going crazy. The tree is real. That was no trick. That's really something. These guys are no fakes, that's for sure. That is beyond any growth accelerators. A kingdom for a couple of measuring instruments. They cannot poke fun at the laws of physics. I see, admittedly, with satisfaction that I was able to eliminate your doubts. I hope you now think a little bit differently of our talents. It was an honor for me to speak with you, Rainer. Look around our place, some more if you'd like, but for now I must return to my work. In any case, thank you very much for the impressive demonstration of your abilities, Fasir. That was cool. The tree looks very strange. Its roots lie on the stone floor, nevertheless it appears to be very healthy. What's keeping it alive is unknown. Yeah, you failed to leave this room. So that is the experimental room. Let's see what else we have in this area, and then I will probably call it. Sales only from 7 AM to... Well, they did say sales. Let's see if I can just grab some of the other items, manipulate. Sky dagger. Grab all of that. Don't mind me, I'm just helping myself. Weird, an empty chest. I don't see those very often. Some healing utilities. More healing. And a red potion of unknown use. Maybe it's a booze or something or whatever. No, I need lockpicks. I might grab them off screen or something. Okay. Are you going inside by any chance? Yes, you are, and you just walked through a wall. Hello, dear sir. Show us your wares. It's a seed. And I have no idea what it does. I'll grab one, I guess. Magical item. Oh, it can be used by GCAS Mage. I don't have a GCAS Mage. Too bad you don't have any of the lockpicks. Not that I would need to use them or anything. Dude, wait up. No. Nothing to say. What is this anyway? Room of Dragikas. A fire pit. A sweet, tart-smelling dish is cooking in this pan. Oh, that is a pan, apparently. Nothing else. I don't think I can look into those, can I? I don't think I tried before. Too many of them. Can I go down here? I think I've tried. Yeah, this one was... Another guess, this isn't a store or market. I must ask you to leave our possessions alone. Yes, sorry about that. Oh, very good. This also taught us that different time of day can affect what responses will I get from the NPCs. Another stairs downwards. This place is a lot bigger than I thought. Is that a... Yeah, it's still 2D. Good. Well, top down. Sleeping rooms. And think... No, good. That's actually very good because I didn't feel like saving here and getting shouted at for touching what's not mine. Also, do you say anything? No. Oh, I can still talk to you. Sleeping rooms, okay. No, there's a lot of things in here. Ooh, thank you. This is interesting that... I don't know where I was heading with this thought. For a second I thought that the healing potions seem to weigh very little. Oh, you don't want to talk with me. Well, you do, but you don't... I don't know what to ask you, so I'll just ignore you. You're giving me all I needed. I saw the green vial of something. Take that. Almost done with this house. Wow, this is one huge place. I can't wait to be out in the wild, but... Ooh, goodies. But it will not be this video. It may not even be the next video because there is a lot, and I mean a lot to explore still in the city. As in, I still need to go see the elders, the main house. I need to grab the lockpicks. I need to think about the trainer if I want to spend those points. I should probably spend those points definitely before heading outside. Can I just move this way? Oh, frickin'. And he could just pass that. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I would want from this area. There's no map inside. Ooh. Open up. I smell food. But are there any containers? Rajira, are you looking for someone to heal your wounds? Actually, no. We would like to some medicine. No, thank you. We just wanted to look around. I can offer you drinks that can strengthen the body and the spirit. Healing. Red potion. Examine. Doesn't say. Does it say how expensive? Yes. The most expensive is sickness antidote, insanity. Oh boy, we will face insanity. Poison and blue and violet liquids. 4.1 for a red potion and it costs 5. So the prices are quite good. How much for a single green? 3.7 and it costs... yeah, it seems fine. You don't want to buy that? 33 coins, sure, I'm gonna sell one of that. And I can even sell you rope. Very cool. So I can basically sell everything everywhere. Good stuff. Oh, and it will stay in the store. That's also good to know. This guy's sword. 53. That was totally worth it. Okay, I'm ditching this place. Actually... look around. How nice, people don't drop by often enough. Yes, let's have a chat. Rainer tells a little about what has happened during the journey. Regira is very happy. Thank you very much. I love exciting conversations. Bye. Oh, she gave us a freebie. Very nice. Yeah, good. Thank you. Right, I think I will go ahead and call it here. I went a bit longer than I really wanted to, but that was great progress. So in between videos, I will head back to the mixed goods, grab the merchant. Yeah, still don't know about that. I will grab the lockpicks, and you will find myself probably in the entrance as I go back in and loot whatever is remaining there. But that's for another video. As for this, that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you in the next. Take care.